We're back here at 10 News Middays. We continue to follow the breaking news of an active shooter which was unfounded at Naval Medical Center San Diego and Balboa Park.
Yeah, 10 News reporter Marie Cornell has been on this since it started. She's in an area where a lot of the employees could be seen with their hands up coming out to be evacuated. Marie?
And Virginia, we moved a little further down, but you can still see the SWAT team members patting down the line of people that are going through the parking lot. If you move over to the side over here, you know, there was a question of once they are searched, where do they go? Well, we see them walking towards the parking lot, but you can see that patrol car, it's blocking the walkway to the parking lot, and we haven't seen any movement in the parking lot as far as the cars, no movement there. But I want to take you back to the moments when, you know, we all weren't sure what was happening, but you could see in this video people walking out of there with their hands up. You had SWAT team walking them down the walkway, that as they were going through the building, searching, trying to make sure everything was safe, which is what they're still doing right now. From this vantage point, you can still see people walking down. There's like this whole process where right at this station there are officers right there. That is where they are getting searched. A few minutes ago, we even saw a mom pushing a stroller. She got pat down, and they're walking them towards the opposite end of the parking lot, which, you know, we were told in that news conference, they are going to search every single one of these buildings, making sure they do not find anything. And even right here towards the shuttle area, Mike, if you can pan down this way, you have people who are still sitting here waiting. You have Navy personnel and what looks like could be possibly patients that were here to go see the doctor. They are waiting for the shuttle. There has been no movement as far as shuttles, and no one allowed towards the parking lot. Guys.
One drawback from this, all right, Marie, thank you very much, is those folks who have medical patients who have critical needs, who are not able to be seen yet, and are, as we heard from Jared Aarons there, some patients are willing to wait it out as long as it takes.
Right, when it's not urgent, but of course you heard the commanding officer say in the news conference that anybody that needs urgent care or is in an emergency situation, they're going to need to go to an urgent care facility or to another hospital at this point until the full all clear is given there. We want to talk to Jared Aarons, who is there and has been monitoring the situation from his vantage point. You can still see the motorcycle police there behind you, Jared.
Yeah, the police are still here blocking off this entrance. This is the emergency room entrance to Naval Medical Center San Diego. And if you look off over this way to my left, you'll see our proximity to Building 26. That's where all the action was this morning, if you will. Again, we've learned since this morning that the active shooter that was reported in the building turned out to be a false report. At least so far, there has been no evidence that there were any shots fired in the building, and thankfully no one injured. We're going to get some more information about what happened this morning in just a few minutes. Actually, I was just told that at 11:45, so about 15 minutes from now, Mayor Faulkner, Police Chief Shelley Zimmerman, and also the two captains that we heard from earlier this morning will be back out here to speak and give us another update of what's gone on in the last hour since they last spoke. We did hear from the captain of Naval Medical Center San Diego earlier this morning about what this means for the center and also for all of us. In his words, this is the look of a new reality that we're all facing.
Type of upheaval?
I think it's a new reality for the entire country. And we're neighbors and we're partners, and we have to train and be ready. So I think it's not only a new reality for us in the military, but for the whole country.
So again, we are waiting right now within the next 10 or 15 minutes to get another update from the captains here at Naval Medical Center San Diego, and also from Police Chief Zimmerman and Mayor Faulkner about the response as a whole. We saw this whole city, this whole community come together this morning to do what we needed to do to make sure that everybody here was safe and that the people who were investigating this report were able to do what they needed to do. I'm sure they'll speak about what that means going forward as well. We'll bring that to you right here on 10 News.